The character in question is... Oh! Oh my god, our shark bro. I've said it once and I'll say it again. It always feels like Christmas morning when one of these updates comes out. You know, I can't get out of bed and ready fast enough. You know, I'm always just super excited to go over all of this information with everybody. You know, even if it's, you know, today turns out not to be the greatest update, you know, it's just still so exciting because there's always the potential that it will be a good update. And honestly, these updates can't come fast enough.
That's what she said.
So, you know, having said that, let's dive right into this Eiyuden Chronicle update. Hey there, heroes. It's that time of the year. Hopefully all of you are looking forward to winding down for the holidays, but are also staying safe in regards to COVID-19. We've got a nice big update this month with plenty of surprises. I'm getting my expectations up, guys. My heart's pounding. And even a few holiday gifts. You're all absolutely going to love it. Let's get started. Survey progress. Get to the nitty-gritty first here. Let's start with the latest update for the ongoing work with the survey. Thank you to everyone who has emailed us directly about missing surveys. Apparently that's a problem. We are currently compiling a list of those backers, and upon verification, we'll be finding alternate ways to provide the survey and/or access to the fulfillment store. As this is a manual process which can involve emailing hundreds of backers individually, as always, we appreciate your patience. Absolutely. Rest assured, we will absolutely make sure that we have gone through all of the emails so that no one is stuck without a way to provide us with the necessary information. Speaking of the fulfillment store, much of the work is completed, so we'll be able to provide specifics about how it works early next year. Now on to the fun stuff. Fucking preaching to the choir, man. Mariama's monthly development report. I'm still hard at work on the plot of the main storyline. As we announced in the Kickstarter, Eiyuden Chronicle has signed side story, a side story from Marissa, and a companion game in addition to the main story. I've been thinking about how those stories might fit into the main storyline. Okay, so Marissa and Sign Keslings, it's definitely not like a triple perspective system like Suikoden 3 then. If he's wondering how to fit it in, it could maybe go that route, but once again, you know, the key word there is side story, so this is obviously going to be, you know, fleshing out, you know, these characters in particular or multiple characters. We'll just have to wait and see. My approach to storytelling is to first create a certain amount of background, a situation, then throw the characters into it and imagine what would happen. I do this as many times as it takes. If I get it right the first time, great. But if the characters don't seem to be going anywhere in the story, then I set up a new situation and start again from scratch. Interesting. Yeah, so it very much sounds like he is still getting the broad strokes of the story in order. It's like a game, a sim where I play through different routes. The difference is that I have to decide if it's a success or not, and I'm left to wonder if I really made the right decision. Well, at least he's, you know, putting the effort in. What's important to developing a good setting and good cast of characters is strong villains. Absolutely. You know, Suikoden 2, you know, definitely should have taught you that for sure. When I showed up at the Discord channel last month, I asked everyone in the room on a whim, what's your favorite villain aside from Luca Blight? Because I already know that. Oh man. Favorite villain aside from Luca Blight? You know what? That's actually a really hard question. You know, Luke was very much a tragic character in 3. You know, Barbarossa was, you know, in Suikoden 1 was very much, you know, a victim of his own emotions. You know, 4, oh my God, I can barely remember. Oh, 5 had, you know, a little bit of a compelling narrative, but no one stands out quite compared to Luca. But maybe he's talking about RPGs at large, right? Let's see. As a result, I received a very large list of characters. It was a very surprising and positive experience. I've never had a chance to experience this kind of developing style before, and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Awesome. I'm very curious what, you know, the most popular requests were. Character profile, Wave. Whoa, what the fuck? Damn. So we are getting a, you know, a mature looking swordsman here for this guy. So yeah, they're definitely going for like, you know, the cool dude, right? Honestly, with his with his kind of like gray color scheme underneath and the blue with the cape, he reminds me a little bit of George Prime. He definitely does. He just has this, like, I mean, if his cloak were brown, I would say, it's a nod to George Prime for sure. No, looks good. Let's read about him. Profession, the Guardians. Gender, male. How the hell do you say his name again? Oh, Wave. Age 27, favorite food, caramel bars. A toughened guardian who leads his own command. Marissa and the others trust Wave implicitly. And not just because he's more experienced, he's a man of few words, but ample brawn and courage. And he always puts his comrades first. More than once, he's risked his life for them. Well, sounds like his, and it obviously, and it makes sense that he's from the Guardians because obviously he's a darker skinned guy, and Marissa's darker skinned girl. So maybe that is, just what the Guardians look like at large. Quote here: "Stop bottling it up, brother. If you're having a rough time, then spit it out. We're all here for each other." Kawano's comment: Wave is one of the top characters I had to redraw the face for. Apparently, I didn't fully grasp his relationship with Marissa, their position and such. So it took me a while to get to the point where I was able to meet the requested motifs. So every time a retake order came in, I thought to myself, whoa, this character is going to have a lot of screen time or have something special planned for him. Interesting. Yeah, he has that, like his face definitely has that cool, like, that confidence going on, right? Like, you don't fuck with me kind of look. Monster Sneak Peek Salamander. Oh, just something unsettling about his, his little pink legs there, for sure. A monster that emits a heat from its skin. It feeds on some type of ore, which it melts at high temperatures and takes into its body. Interesting. A word from the team, J Diary, Volume 1. Hello, I'm Murakami J, producer and art director. How long has it been since I posted a production note to users? For the first time in years? Well, a decade. It's been so long that I can't even remember. This is because I was able to safely start the Eiyuden project with your support. Personally, it's been a long time since I've worked directly on a production site. This project, as you know, has 4 leaders who would normally work as producer or director and lead the overall game production. In addition, all of them have former experience in the field and are skilled at their craft. Even though they are old, wow, shots fired, these dependable colleagues are working on site, each with their own role to play this time, so I'm able to focus on one thing in peace. I haven't had this kind of feeling for over a decade. Oh man, sounds like a good work environment for everybody. An environment that is not affected by external factors. This situation that allows me to focus on being creative. An atmosphere with like-minded, dependable friends. How wonderful it is. Again, I can't thank you all enough. Well, that was a long preface. Here's an update. It has already been 3 months since we received your enthusiastic support at the Kickstarter event. In terms of production, we have been talking with external partners for future phases of this project while reinforcing our internal production system. Yeah, so they're still talking with, obviously, external funding or whatever. On the art side, we are working on the specifications of the battles and city scenes shown at the Kickstarter to make them much closer to the actual game, bringing to their final form. Recently, we are considering a new way to present one-on-one battles. Everyone knows that means duels. The system for the one-on-one battle is still in the planning stage. I'm not surprised by that. But Murayama said he wants the one-on-one battle to be focused on presentations. So as an art director, I'll be suggesting the team something that might become a hint for building an interesting system while dreaming about what I want to do in terms of visual effects and character actions that are different from normal battles. But Murayama said he wants the one-on-one battle to be focused on presentations. I'm having a hard time deciphering what that means. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what that entails. One of my priorities is probably the pixel art. Absolutely. Which will be the most demanding part of this project's art aspect. Like quality pixel work. I mean, we all know it requires a ton of work. I'm giving a lecture to my staff about this, and we're preparing for mass production. This game will have a ton of characters, and Kickstarter stretch goals added some more. and I'm not going to be able to do it all by myself. Mass production is our top priority. I've talked about this in interviews before, but the size of the pixel art in Eiyuden is much larger than that of the past. Yeah, I agree. It's a souped up Suikoden 2 in terms of its artistic direction. So yeah, they have their work cut out for them, definitely. And it's like almost a bit of a lost art too, I feel. So they might be reinventing the wheel a little bit. This is due to the difference in the resolution of game screens between now and then. It is quite a challenge. Yes, you obviously have to probably put quite a bit more work into your pixel work because, obviously, as you just said, screen resolution is so much more robust nowadays. You got to be really careful with what you do. Since the area of pixels per frame is large, my hand gets strained from time to time. It's not impossible to make a pseudo pixel art style by relying on modern computing technology. But as a result of experimenting with various techniques, it does not bring out the original good taste of pixel art. Oh, I'm so glad they're dedicated to making sure the pixel art looks just awesome. I'm very particular about this, and I spend a lot of time and effort on it, carefully drawing by hand. Currently, we are working on the pixel patterns for the basic animation of the 6 characters that we already showed as prototypes. Yes, from the 6-person battle. The production itself is going well, but sometimes I feel like saying the following when I'm on a tedious task of pixelating, and that is, I wish I could run from all this. Oh, it's got to be a ton of fucking work. It's got to be an absolute shit ton of work. Especially when I've been making the similar type of art of the same character forever. Yeah, I guess it would get tedious. Sometimes I feel like shouting, what is this, some kind of torture? So, my mind went on a bit of an escape. To get a change of pace, I jumped the gun and dabbled with this character. The character in question is... Oh my god, our shark bro. Oh, that is too funny. Obviously his death sprite. That's great. It looks really good. I call this the epic fall of Euphelius the Sixth. I thought it was the 7th. I think it is the 7th. What do you think? I'm feeling better after making this, and just like that, pixel art creation is back in business. I found our sketch artist drawing a rough draft of something the other day, and yo, give it to me. And just like that, I decided to keep it in the game. I know I'm basically sending a death warrant by doing this, but I always tell my staff to avoid creating format of the character patterns, visualize the individual differences, and make it visible between each character. So just like my instruction, I think this art clearly reflects my unique hopes for this she-arc. Our younger staff members seem to be growing up quickly, and I'm looking forward to their future. So anyway, I thought it's about time. You all wanted to see a different pixelated character, so I thought I'd share this one with you guys. But if Murayama says 3 times, we may not use it though, lol. I'm giving away this full-size she-arc pixel art for all of you who support Eiyuden. Oh my god, he looks fucking like adorable. Oh, that's the thing with pixel art. Everyone just looks like so good. It doesn't move though because he's completely knocked out. That's too funny. I'd be happy if you could promote Eiyuden by posting it in various places and send it to the internet. The world is becoming more and more affected by the COVID crisis, but our production team is working hard, staying positive and cheerful. This is all thanks to the support from all of you. Thank you all. The game release is still some time away, but we hope to give you a sneak peek of some materials like this as a way of saying thank you. So is this how the pre-production part should be like? Or I feel like I'm rambling on for too long. I feel like I'm rambling by reading this. So we'll leave it there. Where for now, see you soon. To all of you who are looking forward to Eiyuden Chronicles, with love. I know I'm way too early, but happiest holidays. Murakami J. Holiday gift from the team. We know you've seen a decent amount of concept art over the last few months, and we know you've been hankering for some pixel art. You know me. You know me, guys. You know me. For the holidays, Murakami-san put in some extra work and had a little holiday fun with Noah and a little bird pal. And of course, don't worry, as now the production is moving along, you'll see more and more progress art in the new year. This is our little gift to you all, and we hope you'll enjoy it. Hey! That's not too bad, man. he's got his, you know, drumstick in one hand, his glass of champagne in the other. That's pretty fucking cool. That's a cool little touch. Oh my God. Like, oh man, I just love the way the pixel art moves in this game. Oh, I can't wait until we start getting, you know, character reveals and, you know, we start getting their pixel art along with them like this. Oh, so good. No, so that's it for the update. So, you know, just once again, they're still getting the, you know, the gears moving in terms of everything they need to do. You know, he's still working out main story beats. He's working out, you know, the main villain of the game and what his personality's like still. Probably hasn't even settled on what he looks like yet, you know? So obviously it's going to be more than just Sign and Noah fighting. So, oh my God, it's Eupharius the 7th. I'm positive. Like, oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. And then we got our Guardian character here too, which is the other main thing from the update. Wave. Yeah, I can't wait to see pixel art too. Oh, looking so good. Oh. Oh. You know, I'm pretty happy with that update. You know, we actually got some pixel art this time. We got another new character, which is going to be a thing going forward, I think, for sure. But all in all, they're just, you know, they're really just nailing down what they need to do in terms of production still. You know, I guess it's only been, you know, what, August, September, October, it's only been like 4 months, you know. So they are working on it. It's just, it's a process. And what do you guys think of this update? Do you like the way, you know, Wave looks? What do you think of Eupharius the 7th's pixel art? You know, I'm very curious what the hell they're going to do with the one-on-one battles. I really couldn't make out what he was saying there. And we got a little bit of Christmas pixel art here too. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this Eiyuden Chronicle update, guys. I'll talk to you later.